And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Let's Roleplay Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2. In the last one, we escaped from the Endar Spire and were pulled from the wreckage by Karth Onasi. Now, we need to find Bastila Shan, the Jedi in charge of our last mission.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you know anything about this place?
Taris? The planet's all one big city, but its golden years are long past, and things have gotten worse since the Sith occupied it. From what I hear, the wealthy live on the tops of all the tall towers, and if you're poor, you live down in the shadows, and it gets worse the lower you go. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate.
Okay. Well, I would like to know some more about you, Karth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more wish of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
You're talking like it's your fault. Like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
I'm sorry, Karth. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Sure. No problem, Karth. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you're leaving, you will have to take Karth.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid. That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens. They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
I don't see how you would have known that. But okay.
Well.
Tiscado sukigumba na bona na gachu, tuinkotu, topa da bunqualia gandonado juju, kabachi kuita hotonga, yalamo inkabum, giloba mulirani bobo, wango kumbeska gang, ba mamarulira, kuyami juskuna chitanai. Ina kun mamarulira rachikun, slimo padona, rundi hadonga chihonkabi.
Aren't you glad I could help?
Jawana bota ayua tahunga chakanki dora, kachi kuita hodonga, topa da bunqualia gando donado chuchut, muksha papampa, polawana chitne. Pamuli slemo podawanga kun bes mulira rabes. Uba batu kochi. Tong nongbong shang nung yang. Tong hatok smaktelia.
Okay.
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundoga. Yumalita kutotun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira.
I'm pleased to meet you, Larim. My name is Garen Starr.
Runda di hotonga kun hangabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes.
And what's so great about these energy shields?
Chi gratulo da pograshi onium compa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa patua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chapa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jid bungarantang. Ta kumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponga bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabest.
And I can tell you from experience that they aren't any good at all against a simple vibroblade. That's why the Republic has been training soldiers in hand-to-hand and melee combat.
Where did this technology even come from?
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongualea gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kutotun. Chilamulane ni dubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponga bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadara nanga kumbist mule rabest. Chi gratu loda pograshi onium compa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa patua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chapa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jid bungarantang. Tolpa da pongwale ganduna gugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chocola. Mucha shag panka.
Anything else?
Runda di hotonga kun hangabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes. Tong abog sha umninang. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Chuni yon tunjiji idadwana. Kapavolpa mulji kumana.
And why do you have a kiosk set up here?
We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhuna detek. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kuspe ching palamule tonke.
That makes sense. You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here.
Ta bis tu ponko kokimat baka. Ching para chiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha tuma wamama tus keba toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno bulera jikun. Chanshak bulara umrao chiska duchi. On chuba nijishka yanki titoke gratun kun chicha kun king kacha chonobra. Bogra wala no tumbacha. Nechi chuna chubaching lorda itakun. Itam borakatong mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chun tize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Wata chuma wana hu wama hu natek.
And aren't you worried about getting caught?
Chi gratu loda pograshi onium compa cintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa patua kacha tutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chapa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jid bungarantang.
Mucho shakpakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Sure, yeah, let's go ahead and see what you got for sale.
Achuta. Wonga kun bistulpi kikuyana. Dong patugas baktelia.
Okay. Let's see, the military suit. Defense bonus of 6. Max dexterity bonus of 3. Good protection, but can be heavier and more restrictive than some of its counterparts. Even so, many mercenaries swear the trade-offs are worth it. The light battle armor. Providing a solid for minimal cost. Ooh. Combat suit. Light battle armor. Heavy combat suit. We'll probably go for that. Now, I can sell my clothing. I can't. Okay. Longsword, vibroblade. We'll keep an ion blaster on us. Nice.
Yes?
All right, we're looking pretty good.
Tuftadan Gelfa, Norisidan Gelfa, Tuden Tufblad Fandibo Gelfa, Norisidan Gelfa.
Oh, janitor.
Hey there, what's where you're walking? I just cleaned those floors.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
Well, I was going to ask you some questions, if you like.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Why don't you tell me about Taris?
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. A good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in Upper City.
And where is the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Well, thanks. I was going to ask you something else.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Where can I get some new equipment?
Well, The best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there, and from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Thank you. I've got one more question.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
What do you think of the Sith and this quarantine?
Not much of an issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
Okay, thank you.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
All right, and then I'm sure that we'll come back and talk to you, Loren. This is Upper Taris. Awesome. This must be the escape pod. What is this? Kebla's shop.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Yeah, let's take a look at what you've got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
That's fair. Bondan alloy heavy suit. Light armor. Wow. Bonadan is an emerging industrial society financing the exploration of the galaxy through production of small arms and armor. They favor heavy materials offering for solid defense. It's a light armor. Wow. Just a little bit less than my actual. Very interesting. Permacrete detonator. This powerful detonator is extremely complicated. Only someone trained in its use could set and activate it. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think that I'll need the poison grenades. Or the adrenes. The adrenal stamina so far. Yeah. I'm still a ways off, but hopefully that won't be for very long.
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Taris. You interested in seeing what I have in stock?
I want to ask you some questions, actually.
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here on Taris?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Daffit's men got there first.
Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulture gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vultures now.
What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. That organization across. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Yeah, absolutely. Is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
And I was wondering how you feel about the Sith.
It's not smart to say bad things about the people in power, if you get what I mean. I just wish the Sith would ease up on the quarantine. They're killing my business. I can't say I like having them here in Upper City, but it could be worse, and we're still a lot better off than the Lower City, what with those swoop gangs and all.
Okay. Well, I'm still needing some general information on Taris.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Taris for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Taris isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the Upper City. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the Lower City. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll be going.
Good day to you then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Okay. And I guess this is the cantina.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
You've got it.
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
No, thanks.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris, you know where to find me.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Who are you?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark. One of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
And why would you be giving up gambling?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson. Great offer if you can afford it.
Sure. I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay, yeah, let me ask you some questions.
Of course, of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions.
Do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crashed down in the Undercity?
I spend my days here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who wander by. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, thanks.
No, of course, of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
Sure. That was a waste of 50 credits.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
Oh, you're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform. My name is Sana, junior officer, first class with the Sith Occupation Force.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sarna. I'm Garen Starr.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
Well, you're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you.
Save the sympathetic best friend act. I'm not buying it. But I don't want to fill out a bunch of paperwork on my day off, so let's just pretend this conversation never happened. Now move along.
Okay. Never mind.
Sorry, but I'm not here looking for conversation. I just came to get a drink, listen to some music, and try to relax before my next shift at the military base.
Oh, you're from the military base. You don't look like one of the Sith.
I don't wear my uniform when I'm off duty. It's not allowed. In fact, anyone in uniform is banned from entering the cantina. The officers don't like it when we show up here off duty. Don't like us fraternizing with the locals, I guess. But it gets pretty stale hanging out around the base all the time. Besides, the Sith don't own me. Being a soldier in their fleet is just a job, you know? A job with long hours and low pay, I know.
So why do you do it?
When I signed up, I was promised adventure and excitement in exotic locales. Instead, I ended up stationed at a military base on some backwater planet on the fringes of the galaxy. If I could just find some other way to earn some credits, I could give up this lousy job. Retire my uniform, so to speak.
Okay. Well, can I ask you some questions?
Senior officers don't really like it when you start answering questions, you know? They don't want us fraternizing with the locals. Just another perk of the job. No offense, but I probably shouldn't be talking to you anymore. I'm liable to say something that might get me in trouble.
That's fine.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Oh, ouch. Okay, well, thanks, game.
Let me enjoy my drink in peace, and I won't have to run you in for questioning.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
I'm sorry, I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say.
I get the feeling this spoiled brat can cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll go get you that drink.
It's too late for apologies. Daddy's going to hear about this. You'll lose your job for sure.
Okay. Well, it's gonna be fine because I don't even work here.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. Nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks, he's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gerlon Two Fingers. What are you looking at, fresh meat? You want a piece of me? You want to step in the dueling chambers with me?
And who are you exactly?
I'm Deadeye Duncan, the number 5 ranked duelist in this cantina. You must have seen me in the dueling chambers, right?
Dueling chambers.
You know, the dueling chambers. 2 people in combat, loser gets carried out unconscious on a stretcher. It's the only reason people come into this part of the cantina. Look, I'm the number 5 ranked duelist around here. I don't have time to explain all this. Go talk to the duel organizer if you're interested. He's that hut over there in the corner.
And you're the number 5 ranked duelist. Out of how many exactly?
5. But it's an elite group, okay? It's not like just anyone can step into the dueling chamber. Well, actually, anyone can, but not many do.
I don't know, you don't look so tough. I think I could beat you in a duel.
Big talk. Go speak with the hut in the corner to back it up. He's the duel organizer. I'll look forward to our match. Fresh meat is just what I need to end my losing streak.
Okay.
I haven't seen you around here before. You looking to step into the duel ring? Or did you just come to watch?
I did want to step into the ring.
Good to see some new blood in the fight game. Things have gotten pretty stale around here lately. If you're serious about this, go talk to Azure the Hutt. He's the duel organizer. He'll probably start a rookie like you out against Duncan.
Hey there, Azure.
Cimut malia bistuet wata. Cici nautun chong yoma bola yuman. Chupa yubon la bokraturum. Atici mai guleran yun chuba.
I might be interested. Exactly what is in this for me?
Kava tumpa kurbi ya mokapapa. Kamicho, Yinkin Konoba Mure, Rachikum, Togna Bung Shamunjang, Kawabulpa Murje, Kumana Tonga Buksha Umenom, Karavol pamulsli, kumanabak mulira. Chuniyun tunjichi, aifatuana. Karavol pamulsli, kumana.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Chioka kolmolera. Kien konjo pesha, noga muleraji. Chuniyun toranchi, aifafia. Ula una chimek, bamulera slimoanga kubiskin.
Sure, I'll do it, but I want more than 10%.
Chachiska don porta, kasamubaka. Mocha ya fulki. Tomba toras materia. Ashuta. Wonga kondistor peki koreana.
Makes sense. Okay.
Taiwana rota ayot tagwa. Kanke dovana yimechus kochis kanayo. Toga ya fulke gokola jiji. Wacha nechu tomba toras materia. Ashuta wonga kondistor peki koreana.
The Mysterious Stranger. Okay, I like it.
Kipona, ona naitacho, kimba mulera tuana, taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kawa dumpa kulpa iya mokata, wanga kumbis, kimba mulera. Kakinchana kokba kon, kawa dumpa kulpa iya botenya.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using the real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back in the Underspire.
Wakuchi porta, chino mulera kinpaja, snimo puitwana.
Yeah, we'll duel.
Tawana rota, ayot tagwa. Kanke dovana yimechus, kochis kanayo. Toga ya fulke, gokola jiji. Wacha nechu, uchang yon torong chiweta. Ola una chineka, bamulera kundiskin.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Jedi Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the Mysterious Stranger!
Okay, we'll start up with some power attacks.
It's over! The fight is over! The Mysterious Stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Jedi losing isn't huge. You have to do better than that to impress us, Stranger!
Makes sense. Okay.
What do you want? Oh, let me guess. You beat me in the dueling ring and now you're gonna rub it in my face. Yeah, well, I'm used to it. So pardon me if I ignore your gloating.
I was gonna ask you some questions.
Questions? I don't have to answer your questions just because you beat me in the ring. Look, I admit it, you're better than me. Everyone's better than me. Blindfolded one-legged tack with a rusty knife could probably beat me, okay? Is that what you wanted to hear? You satisfied yet? Are you happy now that you've taken the last shred of dignity I have?
I'll just be going.
Oh, well, okay. Goodbye then.
Чакчискатом пута, касаму бака, хо-хо-хо-хо. Mochaodonga, ya fulki. Chioka con molera. Quien conjo pesha, no va moleraji. Janion toranchi, aitapia. Ula una chinek, va molera slimoanga kubiskin.
100 credits. What does that even bring us to? 508. We need 400 more.
Chakchiskaton puta, kasabu baka, ho-ho-ho-ho. Mochaodonga, ya fulki. Taris manaris. Donjone ahakono. Mulera yonumaze. Jijin wibigwana itawish. Mulime bogome. Ubana pula boda. Yami jusa. Ayo no pistola jiyokaku. Akochikopa. Chino mulera kinpaja. Slimo puiduana.
Yeah, I'm ready for a duel.
Chioka con molera. Quien conjo pesha. No va moleraji. Janion toranchi. Aitapia. Ula una chinek. Va molera slimoanga kubiskin.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger.
Okay.
You beat me fair and square, stranger. But if I still had the use of my fingers, you wouldn't have won. Back before my injury, I would have mopped the ring up with you.
Chakchiskaton puta, kasabu baka, ho-ho-ho-ho. Mochaodonga, ya fulki. Chioka con molera. Quien conjo pesha. No va moleraji. Janion toranchi. Aitapia. Ula una chinek. Va molera slimoanga kubiskin.
200 credits. We're doing pretty good. Now, here's the thing about leveling up. I've heard that you can actually get the most out of it if you don't level up until later in the game, for reasons that I don't want to go into at the moment. So I think that maybe we see how much we can get by with just really good equipment. I might have to level up later, I'm not sure. Okay, let's...
Yes?
Daddy!
Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. Finest selection of supplies in all of Taris. You interested in seeing what I have in stock?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't been able to stock any new inventory, but I've still got some nice items you might be interested in.
Sure, sure. Ooh, computer spikes. We could sell 2. Military suit. Heavy combat suit. Light battle armor. That's what I've got.
What?
Okay.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that South Kaforan refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghoul disease? What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Well, maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. but I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over. And nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Well, we're already working against the Sith. This is no different. Don't worry, Zelka. I'll get that serum for you.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
I'd like to ask you some questions.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
Do you know anything about the Republic escape pods that crashed in the Undercity?
Republic escape pods? No. Why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
You do seem awfully defensive about this.
I'm not defensive. I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
And don't worry, I'm not with the Sith. I wouldn't betray your secret if you tell me.
The Sith were already here, asking these same questions. I'll tell you what I told them. I don't know anything about those pods. Now, is there something else you need?
No, that's okay. Thank you.
Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
Okay.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
An offer? What are you even talking about?
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
And why would Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll actually use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No! Help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
You need to leave this man alone, or you're gonna have to deal with me.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My life ward may not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Well, maybe I can help.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
I'm just glad I could try to help.
I'm getting out of here before any more of Davik's goons show up. You should do the same.
That would have been enough to pay your debt, but okay. Alright, I think that is going to be about all the time that we have for today. When we... Man, look at that view, though. When we come back, we will continue exploring the Taris Upper City. Probably with wherever this is. Then we'll move down there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for tuning in today. If you like Star Wars and this story, consider giving us a like and a subscribe. Comment and tell me about your first experience with Knights of the Old Republic. Until then, I hope you're all having a great day, and as always, keep telling stories.